February 1st, 2013, and it's time for a carnivorous plant update. And it's really cold outside. We got a cold front coming through, and it's been in the 40s at night, and it's going to be in the 40s every night, and a little bit into the morning for like the next 5 days, which is terrible for us here in Florida. So I've got nearly all the birds and all the tropical plants inside the house right now. I really hate it when it gets cold like this because everything's inside with us. But, so yeah, sorry if the birds are loud. I'll try to speak close to the mic. And it's kind of neat. You can see how many of my hobbies are crossed over here. I've got all my plants in the kitchen, and then in the drying rack, we've got a few fresh eggs that I washed. And, this is a neat little plant. This is a mixta that I got for free. It came with another order. And then that cute unknown. I love this thing. It looks like a little basking shark. I was told it could be a red dragon that's making upper pictures. I just love these things. They're so cute. Bicalcarata, not happy to be indoors. And Lowiacris campanulata, just hanging in there. Those will do better once things warm up, and next month everything should be able to go back outside. Okay, I got a question here for some of you guys that maybe help out. This is a Lowiacris truncata, and it was doing great. It's making nice red pictures, big ones. But then, I don't know what happened. The growth tip got damaged. I haven't trimmed this or anything. It just, the next leaf that opened has this bud, and it hasn't done anything, and I'm worried that my plant's not going to grow anymore. But it seems healthy otherwise. And this one, I guess, could go outside when it's not as cold, but a little bit cooler, because it's got the Lowii, so it's got the Highlander in it. But I'm just worried. I mean, is that ever going to turn into a growth tip? I hope so. Alright. And, got some Valentines. Been decorating. Got some Valentines in the windows. Got nepenthes and orchids here. And a cutting of I forget, that's an herb, a rosemary. And here's some more nepenthes. This is my, it's making a new picture. I know it's backlit, you can't see anything. And Merliana. It's really doing well. And the birds are out. Some of them anyways. Can't let everybody out at the same time because some of them fight. And we have Valentine pumpkins. Okay. And here we are at the growth rack. Okay, so here's the grow rack. And most of my plants are doing really well, except for two. I've got some tragedies I'll show in a little bit. Let's get that out of the way now. I've got this hybrid here that I don't think is going to make it. Just looks horrible. And I had it bagged for a while, and that wasn't a good idea because it started getting mold on it. So I took it out of the bag, and I'm just hoping for the best. I've already ordered a replacement. It was one of the hybrids that had a really long name and did really well for me last year outdoors. So that sucks. Kind of upset about that. My red dragon doing well, and this is a new one, and it just opened its first picture. This is a female alata. It's a true species. Love that. And then all the truncatas, little tiny ones doing well. New picture. That should be really big. I love these red ones. Oh, this. Hey, that just opened. Let me get this. This plant is just really, really cool. Let me get this out. That just opened today. The peristome hasn't even laid down yet. Today is watering day. I always water once a week. It's just, let's see, put this. I love this plant. This is so cool. And it'll get even brighter red than that. It's still coloring up. Newest, biggest leaf. Got a new leaf coming in right there. That's a 4-inch pot. Alright, let's get back to the others. Okay, so we were looking at all these. These are some more cuttings I made. That's the Morphophallus konjac coming up. This is a rooted cutting of something. That's the Morphophallus bulbifer that John sent me. Really cool. Rob Cantley hybrids. With one is a spatulata and the other one's with ventricosa. I think that's the ventricosa down there. I forget which is which. And a hybrid of a clipeata. And now I've got my seeds growing up here, and it does take forever. Oh, plants and things. I haven't forgotten you. I will send out your seeds this week. Anyways, this is a Beccariana, pink, in the Nepenthes, and I started it, as you can see on the date, in November of last year. And now it's February, so December, January. Almost 3 months, and I only have one seed has come up so far. That's how slow it can be. And each one of this had 50 to 100 seeds in the divided compartments. And I'm still waiting on all these others. Nothing's happened in these two. That's a new one, so hopefully those are supposed to be fresh, and I'll be putting stuff in here soon. And the question again for John or anyone that knows how to take care of seedlings. These are the ones I showed last time. Let's get them into the light so you can see better. And they're big now, but a few things about it I don't like. A lot of them are in the 2-pitcher stage, but I don't like their color. They're really really pale, and I did put like a drop of quarter strength fertilizer in here. But because they're all in this humidity dome, I don't know when and how to transfer them. These were, well, they were planted as not when they were sprouted. Also in November, so I think they came up, let's say December to be safe. So they're a month old at least. And this is the stage I worry about because this is when I usually lose a lot of seedlings. So what do? I've got them covered, and when they're covered, they're still in 100% humidity in there. How do I get them into less humidity? Because they're in this kind of container, and I don't want to hurt their roots or anything. So this is the hardest stage for me so far. I'm still a beginner at Nepenthe seeds. What I think is one of the hardest stages of Nepenthe seeds. Okay, so some Nepenthes hanging from the curtain rack, and I got my Valentine's, and there's a baby pigeon outside that I raised. He sees me, he wants to come in because he lands on me. Well, I'll get you in a little bit. He's a sweetie and very friendly. Alright, let's check out the last one of the plants here. And my pet chicken. She sounds like a Dilophosaur from Jurassic Park. She's broody, so she doesn't get out from her nest box. And spoiled, she has food and water. Let's pet her, she makes cute sounds. Alright, that's enough of that. Okay, the other annoying tragedy, and this really sucks, is I think I have lost my first hamada. I don't know why. It just started turning brown, and well, first it started not growing, and then it started turning brown, and it's pretty much, it's dead now. But my second one is still doing well. It's making new leaves and new pictures. And I'm just disappointed because I thought I knew what I was doing. It was going well, and it lived for 10 months. And I was putting it in the little fridge every night, pretty much. Bicalcarata in here, the regular orange, was doing extremely well. This is one of the coolest pictures. And yeah, everything in here seems a little dry. That's because I'm going to water everything after this. Today is watering day. But everything else in here is doing extremely well. Except for this cutting. It's getting a black tip. It's a ventricosa. Does that mean that the plant's going to die? I hope not. Sucks that it's the growth tip. I don't think it's going to make it. And then lastly, again, it is so cold outside, I've got some of the plants here hanging in the bathroom. It's Rainwardiana in the middle, a hybrid of some sort, I forget what it is. And the Ventrata that you saw me take the cuttings from, I chopped this thing into pieces for the video on how to make cuttings, and it's crazy. Look at this. It's already vining again. I'm not going to chop it up just yet. I'll probably wait till next year, and I'm sure it'll probably be reaching the ground once it's back outside. Alright, so that's the update for this month.